All right, guys, we're back on part two, and so Tara comes out. No, wait, I'm sorry. So it's a match. Tessmacher gets her rematch, and Tara beat her to retain. But during the match, Brooke Hogan. No, it was after the match. Sorry, Brooke Hogan comes out and says, "OBD wants your boyfriend next weekend in the ring." So I don't know if this guy's trying to become a wrestler or whatnot. If he's using this to do so. I just think it's gonna be funny to see OBD and is it OBD or ODB? I can never remember. Yeah, it'll be funny to see them in the ring. That's what I'm looking forward to. Um, Bully was the next guy to get kicked off by Hogan because Bully's like, I don't care about the title match. I want to go talk to my brother. And so basically, Bully delivered a very powerful promo. He did an excellent job. And just basically kind of talked about he talked about how back it was a couple of years ago when these two initially broke up when they were supposedly leaving, and how Devon was just kind of like, I don't care about the fans and all, we're rich, who cares about them, whatever. And that was what initially had sparked the Bully Ray Devon split up. And so just like everything Bully had did afterwards, like attacking his sons and all that, it just kind of leads to Devon saying that he's doing that, why he joined Aces and Eights and all that. And so I think it's a pretty interesting story. So I know it's going to lead to these two having like a big clash. And so I'm just waiting to see what more TNA is going to do with this little storyline they have together. And then it came down to Storm and Angle in the finals. And Hogan said, Storm, I got something big planned for you next week or whatever. He said, so Angle, go out there and compete in the match. And Jeff and Angle, I'm trying to think of how you can compare these two, because whenever these two step in a ring together, they do a phenomenal job. They just have like perfect chemistry in the ring, and it's amazing. Like, I'm never not wowed by a match these two perform. And I think one of their best matches that they've had was that Lockdown of this past year. And that was a really good match, just real good back and forth. So yeah, these two still delivered, put on a phenomenal match. So yeah, and Jeff ended up winning to retain. So yeah, it was a good match. And then Aces and Eights were attacking Angle backstage, so I'm sure they have something leading up to with this. We'll see what TNA goes with this. On to SmackDown. Orton came out and just kind of hyped up his match with Del Rio. Del Rio came out too, and they're just going back and forth, just cutting promos, talking about the match. It was pretty decent. Hype up. They did. I don't know why I can't talk to you guys. I'm sorry. They did a pretty good job hyping up the match. Kane came out and beat Cody. Yeah, there's not much to it. It was a good match. Cody did a great job throughout the time. It just basically ended with Kane hitting him with the choke slam for the win. Miz, I say beat Miz, like destroyed Yoshitatsu in this match. This was just a beatdown for poor Yoshi. I think Yoshi just needs to go somewhere else. I don't know why he chooses to stay with WWE. They must be paying him a good bit because he jobs. That's all he does. He's just a straight up jobber, and it's amazing that he was even on TV. I don't even think I see him on Superstars. Well, not that I've watched Superstars in the past few weeks, but still. Booker is an idiot. Yeah, just I guess to me it's just stupid because when this is where Layla and what's her name, Caitlyn, were telling Booker about the iPad and everything, showing him the proof, and Eve is like, no, Teddy put that on my iPad, whatever, to make me look bad or whatever. And Booker's like, well, I don't know who to trust, blah, blah, blah. It's like, really? Are you this oblivious? I know the writers have his character doing this, but to me, this is just far-fetched. Like, nobody's that stupid. And they're just making Booker look that stupid. But yeah, I mentioned it earlier, he set up the triple threat between Eve, Caitlyn, and Layla for Hell in a Cell. Barrett beat Orton. I think there was a distraction. I think that's what it came down to. Is somebody distracted Orton, and Barrett picked up the victory with his souvenir finisher. So yeah, it was pretty good. They did have a good match though. I would say that they put on a great match. Yeah, can't wait to see Barrett rise to the main event level. He definitely needs to be competing for the world title soon. And even Oksana beat Layla and Caitlyn in the match. It was alright. It was just a tag match. It ended with they were just trying to build the mistrust between Layla and Caitlyn because Layla ended up, I think, kicking Caitlyn in the head, and then Eve threw Layla out and pinned Caitlyn for the win. And towards the end of the match, Layla was trying to help Caitlyn. Caitlyn's like, "No, get away from me," whatever. So yeah. Just trying to build up the triple threat is all. Sandow beat Bryan. It was just basically like two tag teams as individual members were going against each other. I can't remember if it was a distraction or something that caused Bryan to lose, but Sandow got the victory. So it was like Kane got the victory for Hell No, and Sandow got the victory for Rhodes Scholars. Sheamus and Big Show just kind of hyped up their match talking about it. I don't know why this isn't a Hell in a Cell match. That confuses me greatly. So, I don't know. But, I'm trying to remember everything they said in the promo. I think Sheamus was just kind of saying, like, this is the biggest challenge of my career, going against the Giant or whatever. So, yeah. We'll see what happens tonight. And next up, Saturday Morning Slam. I can already tell at this rate, Saturday Morning Slam's not going to last very long. I don't know. The show just doesn't seem like it's very popular. I know they show like the ratings or whatever, but I'm sure at some point that's going to die off. It doesn't even seem like they're really putting that much into the show either. The first match it opened up with was Brodus Clay beating Epico. That was about it. It really wasn't anything spectacular to the match, just Clay beat Epico. Then Cesaro beat Derek Bateman. I was too lazy to go find a picture of Derek Bateman. That's my fault, but it was a pretty good match actually. I'm trying to think what to say. Bateman put on a great match with Cesaro. I think they just tried to make Bateman look a little strong during the match, and to me it's just a little unrealistic because we never see Bateman on TV to begin with. So I don't think too many people really know who he is. So yeah. And then I think Caitlyn showed people how to make a penguin costume. And Kane talked about like creepy people in WWE. I think it was Boogeyman, like Papa Shango, and Undertaker, and then himself. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But this has been A Week in Wrestling. Thanks for watching, guys.